all my momentum. There we go. $15 tons there. We're just chopping some corn. Fleagle, 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 Fleagle. Yo, this tractor has a big gas tank. It's a really big gas tank. Okay. Just leave that like right there. Interesting. Anyways, let's go dump this off. Those hiccups hurt. Oh, I drove right by it. Hey, thanks for joining us. Delivering the code. Delivering the code. Actually, I should take that one. Chopping up the code. Chopping up the code. Chopping up the code. Delivering 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 the code. The code. The code. Oops. Oh, jeez. maybe one more pass and then I'm just gonna give up on the board, you know. It's just such a pain in the butt doing the board. They'll just keep holding every wheat and barley because it's all you do for them. Because it's just such a pain in the butt. Okay, I'm back. One more pass, that's all I need. It's already hurting up to this hill. Yeah, I knew he was gonna get full. Do, 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 do. Oh, just shy. Just shy of 10%. Hey, they got a 80% productivity. Nice. How much would it get into go into beats? I wonder how much it would get into go. How much it would be to get into the beats. Hmm. How much would it be? I wonder. Beat harvesting. 8817. It's supposed to be very good at what it is. Hmm. Chaff, that's what it is. Could do that, or I could invest in a tractor too. I would like to invest in maybe Let's do beats. you mind?
What vehicles do you have?
Wait. Let me see. I gotta check what it says exactly. What vehicles do I have? I have this.
Is this loaded?
This. No, it's not. I'm loaded.
Been playing this world.
For 18 hours and 54 minutes.
Vehicles come with the JCB DLC.
If you get any herbs, you get 2 tractors. Oh, yeah, you get a wheel loader. You get this, and the skid steer. I believe that's all you get. I don't think you get anything else. Yeah, that's about it.
Do you have a stick skewer? And if so, do you use it a lot?
Yeah, I have one. It's right here. And I used it to put the hay bales into the thingy-mabobber over here. It handles really weirdly though. But it picks up the bales without needing a weight, so. Doesn't handle the way it should. That's the only thing. Because a real stupid bobcat thing would you could steer it without having to go forward. And I know I've driven skid steer in real life, so I know what it's like. This is not slight, but whatever. It is what it is.
Sorry if I'm asking too many questions.
No, that's fine. So go ahead. So, do you have Farming Simulator, or are you just checking it out?
Easy, normal, or hard?
This is on normal.
Yes, I do, and I like it.
It's quite relaxing. I mean, I stopped playing Fallout to play this, because, I don't know, I was getting tired of Fallout.
Sorry, the things I type are delayed by like 30 seconds to a minute.
Hang on, let me just see what it says, because it's sometimes... things I type are delayed like 30 seconds to a minute. No, that's fine. And I know. I totally know. Uh, oh, oh, what's this? What's this? Someone decided to steal my profile picture. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You totally did. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see it. I see it. You stole it. You said, oh, you said, I'm so jealous. I love my dude. He has the best profile picture. I'm gonna copy him. Yeah. Mm. Oh, look at, oh, we're like little profile picture buddies.
Picture buddies, right?
Mm. Gay.
My roommate thinks because we sounded like.
Say what? Wait, what? Say what? Him and me or what?
No, we both sounded like.
Oh, wow. Wait,
Yeah,
you
like
should,
when it comes to like
wait,
wrestling.
has he heard your white person accent?
Have you heard my white person accent?
Coming
Yeah.
this summer.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Okay,
Coming this
okay,
summer.
okay.
Like, pretend it's like a
Okay, so-
Fallout movie, like, coming this summer. Fallout 4.
Alright, so
I wanna hear it.
say it. No, you say it first.
Coming this summer. Fallout 4. The movie.
So usually what I would do, like when me and talk, like we would like pretty much like I would like talk to the white person. You know, like in the trailers they have like coming in. Like, it's pretty much that's how I would talk. And he would be like, you sound so, you don't sound like a little, you know, you sound like, Mr. Yeah, like a exponential, like Bonita, like Calvin. That's easy. So dude, guess what I found out in Fallout? I said,
What?
really much of the thing, I actually found a good weapon. It's called I don't know if you got it, but it's called the
Reba 2. Reba
Reba
2.
2.
I've heard of it. I can't think what it is. I know it's a machine gun
No.
or pistols.
Sniper rifle.
Pistol, sniper rifle. What's it? Okay,
Sniper rifle.
what's it do?
I remember. It actually has 50% more damage on Mirelurks and anything that's a bug.
Oh, so yeah, but I don't snipe Mirelurks.
No, neither do I. I actually bought, I found a shotgun that actually uses explosive rounds.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like,
What's
it's
it
not-
called?
It's like, explosive something.
Is it like a regular
But it's funny.
legendary or is it special?
It's just special, that's it. It's not legendary. I found it, but dude, it's so efficient. Like, I think I was doing the main, a little part of the storyline, and there's like a part where like there's like these wild animals that you have to get rid of because it's wearing you away. And I guess I collected from this animal, and it just pretty much like it had it with it.
Wow.
But no, but that's the thing. That animal wasn't a part of the group. It was just a random animal. Like just
Oh, so
roaming
you just
around.
lucked out.
Yeah, like pretty much that animal itself was legendary, so it was like I guess like
Oh, so it
like
was a
sometimes things
legendary.
that are- yeah, but dude, that gun, dude, every time I shoot, it gets rid of Mirelurks within 2 shots if I'm really up close. And when it comes to like raiders or anything, like if I'm like literally like right in front of it or like close quarters, dude, that thing can do a hell of a lot of damage. Like it's more fun.
I just learned that
I haven't used it again.
the cripple the legs, nothing's a problem to me.
Oh
Cause
yeah,
like
it's
Mirelurks unless it's the Mirelurk King, which can do ranged attacks.
Dude, get on Minecraft. Let's play some Minecraft.
Nah, dude, I'm just finishing up and then I'm gonna go to bed because I got school tomorrow. I'm tired.
Playing. Go to school.
Like a normal person.
Oh, my profile picture finally changed.
But I saw it earlier.
No, I just changed it right now.
For what?
Like, literally,
Something
I just
different?
changed it. No, I mean, when you join the party, that's the moment I changed it.
I saw it. It's a Howard Creed.
Oh, dude, it was very emotional. It made me sad.
Were you crying? Did Rocky die?
I'm not gonna lie, dude, I almost did.
Oh, you were like, oh, the Creed, and Rocky, so Rocky.
No, dude, I was like so sad for Ralphie. I was like, nah, no. And yeah, I was really sad. Like, I was like, man, he's old. And I'm like, damn. Yeah, pretty funny. I was pretty sad. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a sale running for the Lamborghini Mach 230. Ooh.
So, wait, which game? I know which game
The
you're talking about.
Farming.
You can buy a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Farming
Did you
game.
know Lamborghini was originally a tractor company?
Yeah, the Spain one? Are we talking about like the Lamborghini one? Like the
Lamborghinis.
Lambo?
Lamborghini company. Lamborghini. Originally a tractor company. Then they made cars. Tractors first. You don't think of tractors when somebody says, so, Lamborghini, huh? You think of, Lamborghini. Yo.
Dude, you know, so I feel like people are becoming more like, you know, the stuff that we did lately, like how we would build all that stuff. I feel like more people are doing because we haven't played this Libra. You can't even tell. We haven't played Libra.
Libra's been like all up in his button with Destiny, so.
I think.
I don't know. Oh wait, he plays Yu-Gi-Oh too. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh. He's really good at it too. He's really good. Time's playing Fallout now. Time's got Fallout. I noticed he has Fallout. I bet you he's like secretly like, I didn't really want this, but everybody said it was so good.
I heard they added new texture packs.
No, there's this new thing you can buy. I guess it's like a new version of Minecraft almost, like they use all the texture packs.
Wait, what?
I don't know, it's like a Minecraft that comes with all the textures.
Huh. There's the Star Wars one. There's the Star Wars Rebels. There's like the classic Star Wars. I don't know. They basically have 3 versions of Star Wars.
Of the texture packs?
Yeah, that's Star Wars.
Oh, jeez. That noise, like, do. What is that? Is that Minecraft or is it something else?
What?
Yeah.
Star Wars? Oh, yeah, Minecraft.
What the heck was that, though? What's going,
Oh, no, my Liam was playing this other game, he got that subscription to, like, the PlayStation Now. And it comes with, like, all these games.
I know, it gives
like,
you know, the thing is that it might actually be, if it's, you know, I was actually the private beta tester before they even went public about it. Like, before anybody knew that that was happening, I knew about it and I was already using it.
And how'd you think of it?
It was surprisingly well done. Like, I had no problem playing a fighting game. Something that requires quick reaction. I had no lag. It was within like a millisecond. Like, it was better than SharePlay. The games, I thought I was playing them in my own room. They were very well connected.
No, I mean, like the games, like
there are some good games on there. I know Dead Rising is a great game. They got 2 of them on there. Games I played, some of them. Yep, they got Resident Evil. They got there's this game called Insect Armageddon or something like that. It was a really fun game when I was playing. That was the one I mainly played when I was testing. It was really fun. Then they had something else, like it was like Rock'em Sock'em Robots almost. Can't think of what it was called, but it was very permission to be like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It was pretty cool. They got a lot of cool games on there, and yeah, if you played them all a lot, yeah, it's probably worth it.
But trying to be a little bit more nice.
You accent.
Because you have an accent?
Oh, jeez.
Because you have an accent. Yeah.
I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
What? You don't want to say it?
But I know because my cousin is also of the rainbow community. So I kind of know what the accent is. I don't want to say anything now.
Wow, you said that about your cousin. You're just like careless.
No, that's what he. I was just over his. I was just over there
I
eating
know.
with his boyfriend, having dinner.
Hold on, wait, hold on. He was like, he was not sure if he was in, but he said like, oh well, you know, like he sounds like he's like my cousin is part of the Rainbow community. But he didn't want to say it like that. But he was just like, he was all like, my cousin.
What?
Yeah, and he was all like, he sounds like my cousin.
Yeah, Martin told me. Martin
Yeah,
told
like,
me
you know,
all about
friends
your
people
butt
talk
buddy
about
experiences.
Are you serious?
Wait, when did they have on my call?
Oh yeah, I got the notification a while ago. Hold up.
What's half
Let
off?
me get you through it. The Domino's pizza.
It's on TV. You use Visa checkout or something like that, and it's half off.
Well, you know about it too?
You have to use Visa checkout.
Well,
You have to use the Visa checkout to get it though.
You mean like online though? You have to get it online.
Yeah, you have to pay, and you have to have a Visa card,
Yeah, that's what I have. Wait, a Visa card?
like a credit card, like
You can't have a
Visa.
MasterCard?
No, Visa checkout. That's what it is. It's all about Visa. Visa
So pretty much
checkout.
just credit.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be credited. Like, one of the banks around here, TD Bank, gives out Visa cards as debit cards. It's just you have to have a Visa card. It's basically PayPal, but only for Visa.
Hey dude, we should really start investing in PayPal, man. Like, well, you already have PayPal, but tell me open up a big PayPal account and you can meet halfway. There's like a commercial where PayPal's like, oh, we'll help you meet your buddy halfway through town. You're like,
What?
I'll meet you in the desert, and then you meet me in the desert, and we'll be like, hey yo, let's rent a TV house.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should become an Uber driver. You'll be one of those cool Uber drivers. But you have to have like a new car, that's the thing. If like a new car, it has to be like a big, spacious car. But yeah, then you could be like, get to the Impala now! Now, get to the Impala! Get to the Impala! Quick, I got the shoes!
Oh yeah, dude, that's story.
I'm never gonna forget that story. I'm never gonna forget that crazy. You were like, yeah, you were like, dude, so last night, I don't want to talk about it much, but it was really scary. I was scared. This guy came at me. He wanted his shoes back. It's like, why does he want his shoes back? I stole them. That was the day I learned you were a shoe thief.
Jalisco. Downtown there by the church, by the San Fernando. Like right there, right in front of it. Nah, dude, yeah, dude, that story was so fucking funny. I remember, like, that guy that, you remember how I told you that guy was literally chasing down that Impala? Like, he was like fucking, like,
he was running really fast.
Like, dude, he was like fucking, like,
He was like the Flash.
Up to us. No, he was like, okay, you know, like the liquid version of the Terminator, he was like that when he was chasing after us.
Oh, he was like that lady. He was like, he's a new version of the Terminator, but Terminator 3.
No, the old one. No,
Terminator
the
3.
One. The first one.
Yeah,
Second
Terminator.
one.
Oh. Yeah, but Terminator. Oh, yeah, second one. In the first
Yeah,
one.
because yeah. He was like.
In the new one.
And he was like.
Wait, wasn't it? And Genesis? Genesis had a liquid one,
No.
right? No.
Yeah, but he wasn't really chasing after, like literally, he was like chasing right after the car, like so close to where it was like, oh, he could have grabbed the door.
You know, that was what I always forgot. Like, I couldn't the Terminators run super fast? I mean, they're just machines.
Well, I don't think, but they weigh a shitload though. The Terminator, like the ones that are actually made out of metal. But the liquid one, I guess, it's like, I don't know how that works.
You know, how did the Terminator get like a house and everything, or what did he do? I mean, he's just a robot, so he could have literally just sat in the woods and been like, you know, powering down.
What do you mean? In Genesis?
Yeah. What did he do? Like,
He got a job, saved money.
yeah,
He
but
didn't
he'd have to have a social security number to get a job. Think about it. Because
Maybe-
guess what?
maybe
Because
he was at
you know, the whole reason
the-
why I asked is because there was just this thing on a little while ago about some KGB spy who'd been a spy in the U.S. And he described it. He talked about how how it all worked and how they sent him over, and how he managed to get a job and whatnot without a social security number and everything.
What do you think about it? Like, imagine the Terminator.
But that was the Cold War, where you could, where you could go into the Social Security office all dressed, which the guy said he smeared dirt on his face, and he's like, a guy in his 30s doesn't have a Social Security number. He said, well, it's simple. I worked on the phone.
Yeah. I can't imagine the Terminator paying his electricity bill. I need to do my mission.
I'm telling you, he probably just managed to get some leaky job that paid nothing and just paid some dude.
He's like, what's it called? He's the bus at a Mexican restaurant.
But imagine if he ever lived with anybody, they'd probably wonder why he never used the bathroom.
So like, man, dude, he's packing. He's like, oh, time to lay off the payload.
Payload incoming. No, he poops out little he poops out little uranium rods. Hey dude, why your poop is glowing? Oh, don't touch it, it's highly contaminated. Oh, you're highly radioactive.
Do you know I'm having a lot of trouble in Fallout right now? Like, literally, I have so much crap with me that I have to go back and, okay, first I have...
That's why I constantly, focus on what
I did a quest. No, yeah, I did a quest, and I have Fury right now, and
Fury,
right now
yeah,
I have to
Fury's
switch it. I have to switch it out for Piper, but I have to get all my shit from Fury and Piper and then sell it because all that stuff is weapons that I don't really use. I only use the ones that I actually have. So I'm just
I stopped having a money problem recently. I don't know. I can buy I'll buy the shipments of stuff now. That's how rich I am. I can buy shipments. I buy shipments of stuff. I have no more problems with adhesives or circuitry or anything. I just buy shipments of it from the traders.
You just buy shipments?
Yeah, if you go to the traders, shipments basically means, you know what it means? It basically means 25. Shipment of adhesive dash 25 means 25 adhesive, and then you take it to wherever you want you to have, say you want it in Sanctuary, you want 25 adhesive. You bring it to Sanctuary and you scrap it in Sanctuary or whatever.
I thought it would just be a letter that tells you, oh, this is where you can find 25.
No.
That's what I thought it was. Location. A location. You pay for some knowledge. So I can actually buy the material.
Yeah, it's expensive, but yeah. I also have so many power armor frames. It's ridiculous.
Why don't you just strip down the power armor and just use it extra parts for one main power armor?
I do. I just.
Your companion.
No, I did that once. They break them. I tried that once. They just break me and fall apart.
I have to literally the power armor that I worked so hard on originally the first second one. I put all my time into it. The helmet broke and it had a really good tactical helmet with
you can repair it. You can repair it.
No, that's the thing. I can't repair it because it literally completely got destroyed. Somehow I wasn't able to fix it. That's what I said. I looked in my inventory, it didn't show up anymore. So now I have to look for another version of it. And now I have power, night power armor, and I'm just I already it's already fucked up. I have to fix it, but I'm missing plastic because for some reason the night power armor actually uses plastic, but I'm just.
Oh yeah, a lot of them use plastic.
No, not the one that I was basic that I used.
I don't know. I have a T60. I have a T51. I have a handful. I have a bunch of Raider power armors, all fully assembled and everything.
I'm actually looking for right now Enclave power armor right now.
That you won't find until later in the game. You find that after level 40.
I'm already at level 38, I think.
Oh man, you're passing me now. I gotta get back on Fallout and get ahead of you.
Fuck you. Okay.
I'm gonna rush through and finish the story and just tell you the ending. Although I already know the ending, so I could screw you over.
I know, like, fuck you, man. I already got a glimpse. Like, I did the story to the point where I actually find out, like, a certain part where, you know, Sean is actually, like, at least 12 years older than him, I'm guessing. But I'm like, fuck, like, literally, like, man, dude.
Yeah,
maybe,
I hope
I didn't want to
you know. Unfortunately, there's one ending to the game that basically says that there isn't gonna be any more of the game.
like, getting, like, barely no more
Well,
Fallout, or...
like, I don't know, one of the endings is basically like, it's sort of like the equivalent of like, so you know how like Megaton you had the option of blowing it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, well pretend like Boston was Megaton.
Holy shit. That's how bad? Like,
And that like, oh, well, okay, so you don't want to blow it up? Then, okay. So, hey, you know that baby you love? No.
fuck you, don't ruin it. Shut up.
You get one or the other. That's it. Just gonna say it. That's what apparently everybody says in all the reviews that are basically screw you reviews. It's just like, oh, you either get to keep your son and destroy the city.
Oh, you asshole. Why? Why'd you tell me that? Fuck you.
Because that's what it is. That's how it feels.
Fuck you. You fucking told me the ending.
I don't know if that
fucking
is
asshole.
the ending. I don't know if that is the ending or not, but
fuck,
that's what everybody. That's what everybody says in the reviews.
I swear I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, like
No. That's what all the reviews say, though. I don't know. That's what all like, the
fuck
stupid
you.
people. Like if you look at a video of Fallout or anything, like all that's like one of the first comments is, "Kill your son and blow up Boston."
Man, dude, fuck it, man. Dude, if that is the ending, I swear I'm not gonna give you that secret. I was gonna send it quickly to you for Christmas.
I thought you already sent it.
No, dude,
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Oh yeah, I forgot it.
Yeah, I don't have the money. I don't have the money to send it again.
I mean, you should have gotten it right the first time.
Fuck you, man. I can't remember you had it like right away.
I thought you had it in your phone. Oh yeah, that's right. Your contacts don't sync over because you keep your phone.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, like if that is the ending, if I find out that's the ending before like the 25th, dude, I'll swear, dude, you can kiss that sugar, goodbye, man. You're not gonna get that shit from me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna rush through the game to find out if that's the ending or not.
No, I dude, right now, dude, I have 200 Stempex. I have 125 Radaway. Radix, I have like at least almost 100.
I've got like 400. I've actually got 350 step packs. I have no clue what to do with them.
Fuck you. What the fuck? Man, dude, just cancel them all the time.
I've learned actually to keep everything except like I limit how much Radaway and Radix and all that stuff. Like I don't even like Jet. I keep maybe 2 or 3. I don't know, on the off chance I decide to use one because it weighs like having.
Like I just sell it, man. I just sell it to like actually buy like Radaway or like stem packs. Like I would like I think.
Okay, Radaway. Like I've learned that I don't need 400 Radaways on me all the times. Because it actually, like, so if I have 40 Radaway on me, that's 4 pounds. Oh, I try to limit myself to, like, maybe 20. Instead of, like, the 80.
0 pounds when you start at the game. Like, you never start off with 0, right? You always have to start off with 175. At
I
least.
need 0 pounds.
Like, how can you make yourself weigh, like, nothing?
By not wearing anything and not carrying anything.
Dude, I don't know, dude. It makes it so fucking complicated. Like, every time I try to pick up new stuff, I have so much stuff on me. Not that many
Here's the
weapons.
thing, you just have to constantly, like, determine what you have. Also, let me tell you this, all of my armor, having deep-pocketed, gives me an extra 60 weight, I believe. Extra 60 pounds of carry capacity. By having it deep-pocketed.
They haven't said anything about the new DLC type, like the season pass.
Did you know that in the beginning, did you know that when GTA 5 came out, they said they promised story mode DLC? Do you know how long it's been since GTA 5 came out?
Since 2011?
Yeah, about 13, yeah. Yeah, still no DLC.
I thought the DLC was the heist.
Or story
What was
mode.
the story mode?
Story mode. Heists were supposed to come out, you know, a little after GTA Online came out. They had to do 2 years.
Oh wait, first? Oh, 15. And I don't want to share my stuff, dude. I do not want to build. I do not want to build my like stuff for other people. I just want to have it all to myself where I can actually enjoy it.
That's why I only have robots as companions. Because what? They have their own things. They don't need stim packs or anything. You know, Curie doesn't need stim packs. Curie doesn't need to have ammo. Curie doesn't need armor.
Okay, I'm a little nitpicky because Curie doesn't make syntax either way when you can go over to human.
Duh, because she's still an android. Duh.
Yeah, duh. So why are you bitching? Why don't
because guess what? Because guess what? She doesn't come built in with a laser cannon as a human. Ooh.
She's still deadly with the fucking rifle.
Yeah, but I don't want to provide her with thinking.
No, here's the thing. You don't have to give them ammo. They pretty much like pick it up from dead bodies.
Yeah, but it takes them forever. And then all of a sudden they're like, you know, they shoot out like crazy. They miss everything, and then it's like, I know they pick it up off of bodies. I know because I remember seeing Strong forge for it. That super mutant lasted, you know, maybe all of like 20 minutes as a companion. Then I said, forget it, because he died so many times.
Well, you actually have Strong?
Yeah, the super mutant, and he dies very easily. He sucks. Like, he get, like, I mean, I was fighting raiders and he died. I was fighting ghouls and he died.
How do you find him?
You have to go to the top of Trinity Tower.
Trinity Tower is...
There's a radio distress beacon. You can follow it.
How do you... Every time I log on to...
If you get a quest called Curtain Call, enable it. That's the quest to find it. Yeah, you have to keep looking around Boston. There's a quest called Curtain Call. It says it says investigate the radio transmission or something like that. Strong is not a very good companion. He's funny, he talks a lot, but guess what he does? Guess what? He's a hard companion to ever have anything in favor of. Here's the thing about Strong. Strong does not like it when you get in power armor. Strong does not like it when you pick locks. Strong does not like it when you hack terminals.
What the fuck? What the fucking... Why are you so emotional about that stuff?
Because he's a super mutant. He doesn't like that humans can do that stuff. He doesn't like it when humans are showing intelligence over them. He likes it when you murder people.
Are there only 4 tractors?
What's going on? Hang on, I got a comment on my stream. Hang on. Got here. What do we got? Comment. Review comments. Are there only 4? There are no 4 tractors. There are no 4 tractors. This is a New Holland tractor. This is Dutz Far. It's called a European tractor, actually. It's not even something John Deere in here. Bureher. Prestige. Something. Prestige. Hurleman. Sampo, Rosenlund. Oh, this is all the tractors right here. Yeah, Hurleman, Dutz for Bureher, New Holland, Ursus, Linder, Stayer. Same. Case. Lamborghini. JCB. Oh, that's with the JCB DLC though, but that's all. No, there's no Ford tractors at all. But there are Lamborghinis. Oh shoot, they're both in their way.
Dude, how do you throw grenades when you use that? I never learned how to do
You
that.
can't, as far as I know, you can't.
I've been trying so hard to do it.
Yeah, I tried it like 1,000 times. As far as I can tell, you can't do it.
No, I already saw the last trophy, but like prepare for the future because the fate of the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that early on too because I was actually checking to see what kind of trophies there were.
New Holland Discord.
Wait, got another comment on my... Dude, I get more viewers on this game than I ever did on Fallout. New Holland is for... New Holland is for it. I did not know that. I did not know that New Holland was for it. Yeah, Buffalo Ninja thought that was possible. Like, what's the thing about farming and Fallout? What? I will admit that this game seems to love New Holland, but yeah, there's other tractors. It's all European stuff. That's really what it is. I'm almost done planting my beets. Almost done planting the beets. The beets. Pretty soon I'll have little headphones sprouting up everywhere.
I was supposed to go to sleep, man, dude. You're telling me to do like...
I got 20 minutes. Yeah, well, no, I really want to plant these beets. I really want to see these beets sprout. Oh, what you doing? I wanted to hear you. Oh, what you building on Minecraft? Huh?
No, I haven't played anything since we started playing.
Oh, wait, since we started fighting, he said? What?
What?
Did you just like fighting?
No, I said I haven't played anything yet. I was looking for ideas and that.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, we could talk, but well, not really, like, surprisingly I have. Usually I'm not when I'm talking to you. You should play, you should play Evolve. Yeah, do you still have that? Oh my, dude, the crew's fun. They changed it, dude. The crew they really changed it up. You should try it out. They really changed everything. Like, I mean, like, they changed a lot. The whole, like, everything looks different, and they added weather, so it rains now, and the wipers turn on, and it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, play it for a little bit, try it out. Alright, go play the crew and let me know how it is. Maybe. Cool. Alright, see you. Okay, so yeah, anyways, if you're still watching this, yeah, there's mostly European tractors in here. Most of them I've never heard of, but, I think New Holland is fun. Not a clue. I'm not really much of a farmer myself, I'm just an average Joe. I've been learning a lot about farming. Since I started playing. speed up time and do some comparison.
That is a lot easier than I remember.
That's a good one. Sounds like it's super easy. It's super close. It's not super easy. Geez, these big fields, I mean, geez, you got a super wide thing, and you got, still seems to be like taking forever. As soon as this guy finishes, I can speed up a little. Just as soon as he finishes. Oh my god, I've been pushing the thing so that cut it out here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And this is all fully grown. Till then, see you guys later.